fellow goofs, I'm Chris Lewis, and this is Technically Speaking. Nothing is more iconic in American culture than the car. Cars like the Batmobile, the DeLorean, and the Mystery Machine draw back nostalgic memories to our childhood. And even as adults, we form an emotional bond to our vehicles. No matter if our car is a pristine new whip or a rusted out junker, we love them. But unfortunately, my first car just died last week, and her name was Betty, and she was a beautiful old Honda Civic with a little bit of rust around the wheel wells. I'll miss you, Betty. But enough of whining about my past tragedies. It's time to look forward to the future, and nothing showcases the future of automotives quite like the car shows. And since we are coming to the end of the auto show season, I'm here with my top 4 takeaways. Starting out with number 4, 2017 Ford GT in all its beauty. This masterpiece of American craftsmanship puts out a whopping 647 horsepower and 550 foot-pounds of torque. And this is all done with a 3.5-liter V6 EcoBoost engine, unlike its predecessor, which had a V8. The power-to-weight ratio is also impressive, with the GT weighing at a slim 2,890 pounds. The Ford GT was originally designed in 1966 to beat Ferrari at Le Mans, and this GT was designed to tear it up at this year's Le Mans in June. On to number 3. Last year, mid-size sedans suffered a 10% drop in sales, largely due to the falling gas prices, allowing people to afford the gas mileage on SUVs and trucks. However, at this year's auto show, sedans attempted their last stand. The Toyota Camry is leading this charge against extinction by getting a sportier facelift, as well as a modernized interior with an edgier feel. Not only did it get improved looks, but also got tweaked performance with a new 3.5-liter V6 engine. And Jack Hollis, Group Vice President for Marketing for Toyota Motor Sales of USA, has been talking up the Camry by saying the popular family car will be number 1 again. I think it will be an interesting storyline to follow this year into next. That brings us to number 2. Luxury is king this year, and as I mentioned earlier, SUV, crossover, and truck sales have benefited greatly in the past year, and manufacturers took notice. Even Kia got involved in appealing to luxury markets with the 2018 Stinger concept. However, 3 SUVs that caught the most attention was the BMW X2, Audi Q8, and the return of the infamous Ford Bronco. These full-size luxury vehicles are a response to the market shifting to a more enjoyable driving experience. I'm not much of a fan of SUVs, but to be honest, these are pretty. I love the look of the Beamer X2. The front bumper has excellent vents that give it a bold look, and it pairs nicely with the classic BMW grille. The Q8, like the X2, has a strong front grille design, which sits atop a 333 horsepower turbocharged 3.0-liter V6. Now, the announcement that surprised me the most was the return of the Bronco. For those that don't know, O.J. Simpson fled from the police in his very own Bronco in 1994, and Ford coincidentally halted production in 1996. I'm just curious of whether or not they'll offer it in white. Last but not least, the winner of the auto show were the geeks. That's right, folks, us goofs won the day with our exciting new tech. Almost every major auto company, from high scale like Mercedes with the F015 to Nissan with the V-Motion 2.0, has designed their own autonomous car. It was a given that these were going to be the biggest attraction, with new autonomous capabilities revolutionizing our commute experience. However, in my opinion, the best car to be announced was the Volkswagen ID Buzz. It is a fully autonomous hippie bus. Are you kidding me? This car was made for me. I promise you, once it becomes available for purchase in 2020, fingers crossed, it will be mine. It's such a good-looking Zenmobile, and did I mention it's fully electronic? I need it. I look forward to the development of all these cars, and hopefully most of them will make it into production. What cars impressed you at this year's auto show? And of the ones I talked about, which would you like to drive the most? Let me know by commenting or tweeting at ZTV Goofing Off using the hashtag GoofTech. I'm Chris Lewis. This was Technically Speaking. And stay goof, Akron.